Agnifilo recently sat down with Jerika Duncan for an interview. And shout out to Jerika Duncan. I used to see her every day at the trial. She covered the trial there. So she sat down with Mark Agnifilo, and he said a few things. He said Diddy is reflecting on, the blessings that he's had, that he's kind of squandered a little bit. Yeah, he's reflecting on the blessings and stuff like that. And one thing that he did say was that he ready to get back to Madison Square Garden. Jerika Duncan was like, and do what? Yo, when she said that, I hit the floor. Yo, just how she was looking. He said, and do what in Madison Square Garden? He said, I guess, but get on stage. You know what I'm saying? Get on stage, man. He ready to get back on stage in what we call Diddy Bop. Now, let me just say this. The sentencing phase of this trial, the trial's not over yet. Well, the trial part is over. The jury trial part is over. But it's not quite over yet. For those that we've been following this situation, it's not over yet. The sentencing is the last phase for us. And then for him is the appeal, if he want to go through the appeal. That's not over. So I was like, I would probably try to hold off from that right now, saying that he want to get back on stage, because I got a feeling that this judge is not playing. I got a feeling. And I don't know the feeling that I'm having. Why I'm having this feeling, I don't know. I don't know why I'm having the feeling, but he gonna have to hold off for a minute. Now, somebody is giving misinformation a little bit. They said that these are recommendations by the judge. Well, let me just say this. I think what the person meant to say was, when both sides say, well, I recommend for him to get 24 months at least, 22 to 24 months. The government is requesting 56 to 60 months or something like that. Those are recommendations. Not that it was a recommendation for him to get out on bail. It's up to the judge's discretion. No, it was an automatic remand. This case called for an automatic remand, and the judge is upholding that. But the sentencing, the years are recommendations. The judge can go beyond what they're saying. The judge can max him out. 10 years apiece. Run it consecutive. I don't think that's going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised. Put it that way. I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think so. That seems pretty excessive. However, I'm going to tell you what I was told for someone that works in the industry, as far as the legal space. I know a few people that work in the legal space. One is an attorney. One is paralegal, going to be a lawyer, and one that was in the paralegal space and the executive assistant space. And they all told me the same thing. Well, let me tell you what the lawyer told me first. So he said, I don't know what the judge is going to give Diddy. He said, I really don't know. He said, I'm going to have to wait and see what you say. I'm like, you don't have any kind of clue? He said, well, only thing I could tell you is this. When it comes to the federal system, these judges have a really high standard. And when it comes to like domestic stuff and crimes, like, they don't play. He said they really, really, really don't play when it comes to this type of stuff. So he said he said the time that both sides has given is recommendation. He said the judge still has over the sentence, within reason. He said within reason. He said, there's a zero. He said he could sentence him to time served and let him go, all the way up to 10 years on each count. And he said, I don't know. He said, this is the judge's first case. He said, but this is what everybody told me. Everyone talks to each other. All the judges talk to each other, give advice to the other judges, or give advice to the younger judges, give each other advice. Everybody play golf together. stuff like that, or in different kind of clubs together. Everybody know each other. Everybody's there to help each other. And don't think for a minute he don't have no, as we say, older person in his ear, or OG in his ear, to give him some type of advice on how to go on this. Even though watching this judge in this case, I must say to you guys, I know some people seem to think that he's biased. I have nothing to base that on, if he's biased or not. I don't. I would be wrong for me to sit up here and tell you that he's biased. I don't know. I don't know if the judge is biased. I don't know. And that I can't tell you. Hey, for my moderators in here, could you please, if somebody spam me in here, could you just delete it and just ban them if somebody, because I don't have the filter on. But thank you, you guys. But okay, I will say this. That's what they told me. We don't know what the judge is going to do. The judge could say time served, go home, because the guidelines are from 0 to 10 years on each count. And what if he gives them 10 years apiece and run it concurrent? So let's go over that scenario real quick. From my understanding, from what my people have schooled me on. So if he run it 10 years apiece and run it concurrently, it goes all the same time. He serve it all at the same time. So more than likely, he already have, at that point, he will have at least a year time served, right? So he's looking at 9 years. And he's looking at, out of the 9 years, maybe 7.5 years to do before he's, get out. But if he run it consecutive, if he say 10 years apiece and run it consecutive, that's 20 years. He got to do one charge and then do the other charge, do the time on the other charge. This is reminiscent of OJ all over again. I remember when OJ, his second case, not his first case, his second case, pretty much he got convicted of stealing his own stuff back, pretty much. In my opinion, in that situation, they could have gave OJ just a little bit of time. I would say 2 years at least, in the slammer or whatever. OJ spent a lot of time in the slammer. He did. And I remember when OJ got sentenced, he was like, damn, everybody was like, woo! And then his sister or somebody passed out in court. Because us family, we're going to have a family member that's going to show out in court for you. I might be that family member for you that'll show out for you. Somebody needs somebody to show out for you. I'll be the one to show out. When I say show out, not that I have to be restrained, that I'm like, woo, Lord, woo, Jesus, woo, woo. And the judge like, calm down, sir, woo. Because I remember when the judge, guys, listen to me. My cousin, first cousin at that, when he got sentenced in federal court, he didn't go to trial, and he got a dime piece, 10, not 5, but 10. Boom, 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 10 on the wake up. He out now, but I'm just saying, he didn't do the whole 10, but he got 10. Okay, and he was cool with it. When I tell you he was cool, because he said they called him dead to rights, and he said if he had taken it to trial, he said he would have got slayed, man. That he would have got slayed. He would have got slayed. And he said the judges, man, they don't play. With my cousin, they don't play. Now, he said some people are talking about Diddy's, because he mentioned it too. He said, well, look at Diddy's points. What his points looking like? He said you get a minimum amount of points for being convicted on those charges. And then he said to me, has he been in trouble within the past 10 years or whatever? Probably not. He said, well, he has a low level. He said, so that's working in his favor. He has a low level. Okay. But he even said it. He said, I don't know. It's up to the judge. He said, it's up to the judge, man. He said, Diddy took it all the way to the door. He didn't take it all the way to the door. He said, Diddy took it to the door. He said he took it to the box. I'm out here dodging potholes, trying to preserve my shocks. Um, as you know where I'm headed. I'm headed to my office. But he said it, man. He said, listen, man. He said, I was in that position with Diddy, about to get sentenced. But he said my situation, he said, was a little different because I didn't take it to the box, to the trial. I didn't take it to the jury trial. He said, I apologize to my family, the court. He said, I apologize. You know, he said, I said it was a bad decision. He said it wasn't a mistake. It was a bad decision. And I remember what the judge said. She said, you could easily, you know what the judge told him? You could easily be sitting in my seat, sir. She said, you're that intelligent. You could be sitting right here. And she said, I feel, she said, this is the first time I felt bad sentencing somebody. She said this. She said, I feel bad about it. And she said, it's your fault that I feel bad about this. And he said, I understand. She said, do you really understand? He said, I understand. And she said, you got your family here. She said, they got to do this sentence with you, sir. She said, you know, you could have took your degree and went to law school, but you chose to get some easy money. And some people got hurt over it. Nobody died, but so when she handed down that sentence, guys, I'm looking around. Apparently his mother, my aunt, they already knew what he was getting. I didn't know because I had just moved to Virginia at the time. So I was out of the loop. So I'm coming back not knowing. So I'm looking around. I'm like, I'm sitting down and I wrote a letter and I got up, you know, impact statements. Fortunately for him, they didn't have no victim impact statements. He just had somebody snitching on him that was getting ready to snitch on him. So, because he didn't want to do no time, even though he wound up getting a lot of time. And matter of fact, when he got in the system, he got more time once he got in there because he got in a fight. This is my cousin, was about to be co-defendant, but it wasn't his co-defendant because he was going to snitch on him. He wound up getting more time. And but when she handed down that sentence, guys, I was like, I almost had a panic attack. I said, oh shit. Everybody's like, yo, calm down. Woo, Jesus, woo, calm down. My cousin, he was like trying to hold his laugh in because I didn't know. Everybody else knew. I'm like, ooh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I was like that. God damn. I was like that. It was like, yo, calm down. The judge was like, if any more outbursts, you gotta just go outside. And I'm like, yo, we got 10 years. They gave him 10. I thought he was getting 5. Now I remember my cousin said, he said, bro, who getting 5 years in the feds, bro? He said, my sentence didn't call for no 5 years, bro. I said, what the fuck did he do? Did somebody die? I'm like looking around like it was funny. Now it's funny the way I was acting, but it wasn't funny at the time because I'm damn near having a panic attack. I've known him since the goddamn sandbox. I've known him all my life because he's fan. I've known him all my life. We're like brothers all my life. I said, what the fuck did he do again? They said, we'll fill you in a second. We can't talk here. I said, 10 years. I said, 10 years. I kept, yo. So then what they allowed before they took him off, he elected to go in right then and there. Like they took him off that day, but they allowed him to speak to the family for a minute. He told me, man, it's all right, bro. He said, trust me, this is a good sentence. And then I understood what he was facing and like, yo, okay. But that, he's out now. He's out. He's out. He did about 7.5 years. He's out. Or even less than, I'm not sure how much he did, but he's out. Been out. It seemed like eons ago. So I know the feeling as a family member anticipating it. You don't know until the judge give out the sentence. But he knew though. He knew what he was with his plea. Well, I didn't know, but he knew. And because his stuff involved guns and it was just all type of crazy shit, drugs. One gun though. But the thing is, if it's illegal, you get a mandatory minimum on that gun. Luckily for him, it didn't have the clip and it didn't have ammo. If he had, he would have got more than 10 years. This is back then, and they're still coming down hard on people with illegal guns. They still are. But anyway, so the reason why I say all this is because before you talk about he want to get back to Madison Square Garden, this and that, we got to wait to see what the judge say, because the judge is watching all of this. The judge is aware that his lawyer said they're in contacts with the president. Guys, listen, at this point, he need a pardon. And I know people say, well, he not getting a pardon. They're talking to the president right now. At the time, I found out at the time when Trump gave that answer, they hadn't reached out to him yet. Now they officially have. He wants an apology. I'm not speaking for the president, but if I was the president, I want a public apology for what you said about me. Because you know me and you hung out here and there. Coochie, we weren't what I call it. We weren't best friends, but we knew each other from, the same space, the entertainment space. And you know what I'm saying? We don't broke bread together. And you're going to sit up here and say different things that you said. If I become president, it's going to be a race war. Well, guys, it ain't been no race war yet. All right? There ain't been no race war yet. You know what I'm saying? This is what I would say to him if I had to talk to the president. Mr. President, everybody make mistakes in life. But this is what I would say. You also have to big him up as well. You got to big him up. He need to be bigged up. Mr. President, I had no idea. Hindsight is 2020. I had no idea. Oh, shoot, my bad. The lane. Damn, he trying to, bro, a big ass truck trying to cut me off, yo. What the? Yeah, you stay right there. Don't cut me off. Bro, you gotta see how big this truck is. Even though I would have let him cut me off. Because you ain't no match for no truck. I would have let him cut me off, just to let you know. I ain't no tough guy. I would have let him cut me off. But let me just say all this before I lose connection. Because I'm up here at this damn airport. And I'm about to lose connection. Uh-oh. Hold on. Man, this damn thing. Hold on a second. Yo, what the fuck? My bad, y'all. Hold on a second. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. Every time I get up here, I lose connection. And everything is just all bad. So what I'm gonna have to do is, let me see. Bro, this all the way lost connection. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'd be damned. All right. Well, I tell you, man, my bad. I'm out here. Where am I at? Hilton. Oh, man. Ain't nothing but a little bit of inconvenience. It's just ain't no reception out here. It's craziness. Ain't no reception. But yeah, man, he gonna have to be like, Mr. President, check this out, right? This is how I would say it. Mr. President, first of all, we all make mistakes. And, I shouldn't have said the things I said about you, but hindsight is 2020. I had no idea you were gonna turn it up like that. I had no idea you was gonna do what you did. You know, as president, you turned out you did a hell of a job. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea that you were gonna do all these great things, and then start listing them motherfucking things. Whatever you're gonna have to come up with something. You know what I'm saying? You got to smooth him over. You got to smooth him over because he old school and he wants a fucking apology. Because he old school with it. He wants an apology. Stop playing with him, yo. He wants an apology. He don't want to hear nothing else. He want an apology, man. Like straight up and down. Like, I want an apology. Stop playing with me, man. Okay. Oh, shoot. I ain't going that way. Damn, what's over here? I ain't never seen this. It's crazy how they changed stuff up here in the hood. Used to be the hood back here. I like how they did everything over here. But, oh, shoot. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll be like, listen, Mr. President, you know, hindsight is 2020, and like I said, I didn't know you were gonna do all these great things. You know what I'm saying? And I should have known that. Like, it's not like I didn't know you, Mr. President, but Mr. President, I am set to publicly apologize to you. I'm gonna publicly do. I'm gonna do it personally. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to publicly apologize. Okay? And then maybe I can donate to a charity or something like that, or to something. You know what I'm saying? I got to get a part. He has to get a pardon here. He has to get a pardon. I know people saying no, he's not getting a pardon. He still have a chance. I could tell the way Trump was talking, he still got a chance. Even though Trump said he said some not so good things about me. And it's hard. He said, you know, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? He says some not so good things. He says some not so good things about me. And he gonna want to apologize. That means he wants an apology. And not just no rinky-dink, raggedy apology. Diddy, after this, damn near gotta be a Trump. He gotta be on Trump's side, damn near. He got damn near be a Republican now. Damn near. For him to get out. Because this man, just from a signature, he can enjoy the rest of his summer. Just off a signature. That's how powerful. Come on, guys. What the fuck, man? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Like, I'm getting like these drivers out here all like in my feelings. How you gonna turn the corner going 1 mile per hour, turning the corner? It's crazy. Where am I at? Okay. Yeah, he can't just have a regular apology. He gotta have a apology. It can't be no raggedy apology. Okay. You know, yeah, Mr. President, I saw what you're doing with the border and situations like that. I'm seeing everything you're doing. I didn't know you were going to do all that. Because you know what I would say to him? Because most presidents, when they get in office, Mr. President, they don't uphold their promises. See, that's how you got to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know you were going to do everything you said you were going to do. I'm just telling you how I would talk to him, because at this point, the hell with anybody else think. See, what I come to realize in life, it don't matter what nobody think. It matters how you feel. And it's not being narcissistic and stuff like that, but people will tear you down in this lifetime. Just because they want you down with them, they will tear you the fuck down. Trust me, I'm a content creator, I know. They will tear you down. They will tear you down. You'll be cool with them 1 minute, and they will tear you the fuck down. They were never cool, actually. Let me just say that. They were cool 1 minute. They were never cool. They like what you call They were hyenas, masking as whatever, or snakes or whatever you call it. They will tear you down. But what you have to do is you cannot let that hold dominion in your mind. So Diddy cannot let other people's opinion hold dominion in his mind right now. He needs that man. He needs that man to give a signature. Listen, that signature is so powerful. He'd be performing at Madison Square Garden next Monday. That's how powerful it is. Okay? That's how powerful that signature is. Stop playing with me. That's how powerful that signature is. Okay? Just a signature can let him go to Madison Square Garden. Just off a signature. And I know people say, oh yeah, he sold out. This the hell with, because people will tear you down, yo. And it's getting worse out here. It's people ever since they took this thing, you know what I mean? Them motherfuckers is getting more mean out here, dog. People, you got to protect your space. You got to protect your mental space out here. People are not the same people they were before 2020. They're not. These people are some evil motherfuckers out here. Trust me, I know. Because I thought I was cool with some. They turn out to be some evil MFers. Do you hear me? So if you could find somebody, you know what I'm saying, that is cool out here, cherish them, because that's better than money. That's better than money, yo. A good friend, good relationship, that's better than money. That's better than money. I got people out here, they got money and they still ass. So they still ain't damn. They got money. They not worth a damn. Let me tell you, they not worth nothing. They're not worth nothing. It's that whatever they putting out in the shoulder, it went here. It went here. And like I said, I can't say it. I have to, that's why I got the camera. I had to visualize it. Whatever they put in here, it went here and it messed this up. It messed it up because it turned them into a different person. They some evil people, man. So I'm going to say this for people that want to be content creators. Do not let anybody's opinion hold dominion in your mind. Do not do it. Do not let them purchase real estate in your mind. It's supposed to be the other way around. You have real estate in their mind without even knowing it. Okay? You have real estate in their mind without even knowing it. It don't matter what you say or do, how nice you are. When somebody is ready to turn on you, it ain't nothing you can do about it. So you might as well live the life how you want to live it. Period. I don't give a damn what these people say. Okay? I don't care what they say. You live it how you want to live it. I don't let nobody's opinions, I don't let nobody, how people view me, holds dominion and weight in my mind. It does not. Because everybody got fucking problems right now. If you went through 2020 to right now, these past 5 years, you might have some issues. It's all relative, right? People got issues. I'm talking about some major issues. If people that got this, there's something going on up here, yo. Because I'm not the only one. It's some people that I've known for years. They're not the same person. Now, no, don't get me wrong. People are not going to be the same people they were 10 years ago. I'm talking about they changed, like it's a spirit in them. Like like their spirit left their body and another spirit came in. That's what I'm saying. That's what that seemed like. People getting, I don't want to get into it. I'm going into another rabbit hole. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, man. I had to say to somebody in the parking lot yesterday, I was waiting for, so you know how like you're in line and somebody is trying to back in the park? Somebody trying to back in. And I'm in front of the dude that was backing in. The dude backing me just blowing his horn. So finally, I let him go past and I followed him. And when he parked, I parked my car and I said, what you blowing for? What was that blowing for? And everybody's looking at us. I said, yo, what was the blowing for? He said, oh, no, I said, yeah, but when you blow like that, that could ruin somebody, that could mess with somebody. Like, I didn't do nothing for you to blow. I said, I didn't do nothing for you to blow. I said, so, I mean, what are you blowing for? You got mental illness? What you blowing for? I don't, my friend. My friend. I said, well, what the fuck is the blowing for? You were laying on your horn. Stop laying on your horn, man. That was crazy yesterday. I said, stop laying on your horn, man. But I noticed people beat to communicate with each other out here. There's some crazy shit. I do not like it up here, y'all. I don't. I have outgrown this area. I've outgrown this area, man. I do not like it up here. I don't like, it's like the people are crazy. It's just, I think overall people are just fucking nuts. Overall. But that's really all I gotta say. I went off into a tangent. I'm supposed to be talking about Diddy. Occasionally I do that. Let me stay focused. Man, shout out to Umar Johnson though, man. Umar Johnson, he said his accounts got frozen and they're still frozen. Let me tell you guys what's happening with that. Umar, let me tell you what I think is getting ready to happen. Because a gentleman that he make videos on Umar Johnson, like his whole content is just Umar Johnson. He got copywritten yesterday. And I saw it because I was watching it. And then his video got taken down. Umar people did that. So I think really what's going to happen is, which Umar should have did this a long time ago. I don't know why. Nature Boy should have did the same thing. Anytime people make videos on you, and let me just say this, there's nothing wrong with making videos, because y'all know who I'm talking about. People in here like, oh, they know exactly who I'm talking about. If you make videos, constantly make videos on people, I had to stop because I was doing the same thing. But one thing I didn't do is accuse him of being a drug addict. That's one thing I didn't do. Umar watches me. I promise you he does. If you go ask him, he does. He knows who I am. He watched me. Because he repeated something I said from the Diddy trial. He watches. So let me tell you what's going on. So there's one thing that Umar, he has a chance with. If he do take legal action, there's one thing that you cannot say. You have to have proof. If you say that somebody's a drug addict or a drunk, a drug addict, or got some type of drug problem, you have to 100% without a doubt prove it. 100% without a doubt. You have to have concrete knowledge that this person is on drugs. And so that's one thing. Because he said he's going after somebody. If he do, he can use it. He could be on it. I don't know. He could be, but you got to prove it. Now, another thing is this. There's a couple things that could be going on. I believe him when he said his accounts are frozen. I believe him. But why is his accounts frozen? I believe somebody may have complained on him, and the IRS is in his business now. They could have a forensic person in his business. If that's the case, that man is in trouble. If that's the case, he could be in trouble. I've seen this happen before when accounts get frozen because they want a snapshot of your spending. They want to know exactly what's going on with this money because he's running a nonprofit. And it's happened many times ago. It's a lot of people out here that's doing the same thing. Well, I'm not sure what he's doing, but if he's doing something that he ain't supposed to be doing, a lot of people doing that, but they don't have enough people in the IRS to investigate everybody. They don't have enough people. There's so many people doing different things for money in this world. I'm not saying Umar is doing that. Dr. Umar is doing that. If he is, I don't know. They may be investigating him. They may be. And I'm going to tell you another reason why. See, he's starting to get a lot of attention and a lot of traction. You know, he say black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Like, I joke when I say that, but that may have brought attention to himself. And, you know, you say white, the devil, this, that. Listen, that may have brought attention to him, and they're finally ready to investigate him. If that's the case, he should be concerned. Especially if they froze his accounts. I do believe his accounts are frozen. I know some people say his accounts are not frozen. No, I do believe they are. The reason why I say that because of the look in his face. I could tell he didn't get no sleep when he first announced it. And then he kind of mentioned, he said they could be in, somebody put them people on me, they could be investigating me. I believe him when he's saying that. And I believe him when he say that. When he say that, yo man, these people, these folks are in my business, I 100% believe him. That these folks are in your business. And hopefully it works out for him, man. I don't dislike him. I don't dislike him at all. Like, hey, I'm at this right here. Like, if you want to give him money, that's on you, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. That's your business. If you want to give him money. If you want to give him money, you know what I'm saying, that's on you. If that's what you want to do. Hold on one second. Yeah, man, I do suspect something is going on with him. And they may be in his business now. They might be doing a forensic, because they have a forensic, it's called a forensic, they have a forensic accountant that will literally go through your business to find out if you're doing what you're supposed to do with the money, if you're a nonprofit. And they could have had a freeze on all his accounts to see. And if they do come after Umar Johnson, it's going to be for some type of tax evasion. They take all the brothers down for that. And because it was 1 year where he didn't report anything, and the next year he doubled up and reported. That's what gave them a red flag. A red flag the system. It wasn't he thinking it's somebody that reported on him. He did something to send a red flag to the system. Because when Trump took office, he had some more people come in and to try to catch these people. So that's what's happening with him right now. I think they in his business. And he's going to be in for a rough road, man, if that's the case. Because they might figure that he might owe a bunch of taxes, and he still got to do time. He would still have to do time. No, he doesn't give addict vibes to me, but somebody's saying this. Somebody is saying that Umar is on drugs. And the thing is, if he gets a lawyer, he can fight that. I know for a fact that's an easy case to fight. Easy. Because they're going to be like, look, sir, you got to prove it. You got to prove it. And if he can't prove it, he's going to be on the hook to pay Umar. He don't know it. I would say 98% of his content is Umar Johnson. 98%. I had to dial back. That's what messed my channel up. You can't do that. Because if he really wanted to see Umar, he crazy. He should have been put an end to that. He should have been said something. Like, bro, if I'm on drugs, you're gonna have to prove that. And they making it easier now for content creators to get sued. I'm not saying this to hate on nobody, but I'm just being real with you. Like, I can't say that somebody, like if I say right now, guys, Jay-Z on that sugar booger, then what, and he could get petty and say, you know what, I'm gonna take his channel away from him. Prove it then. Okay, well, I'm gonna take your channel away. Give me your passwords. That's what they're doing with Milagro Grams. The courts are asking for her passwords to her accounts. You can't, if somebody's on sugar booger, you have to know for a fact. You have to have firsthand information that person's on sugar booger. If not, you're on the hook. It's easy, man. Just Umar, he never did anything about it. He's never had it. Nature Boy. That's why Nature Boy in the can now, because he never put an end to it. I told him to. I said, you need to get a lawyer. You need to get a lawyer on retainer and go after these people making videos about you. He didn't do it. He ain't listen. Because when somebody put a narrative out there about you, whether it's true or not, people gonna believe it anyway. But Umar might not have the retainer for a proper lawyer. If he had it, man, he definitely could fight that. All them videos would get taken down. Every last one. Damn near the whole channel would get taken down. You have to prove that somebody's a drug addict. You have to prove it. It's one thing to have video evidence. It's like, oh, well, I have videos and this and that. That's not good enough. Not for court. It's not good enough. You have to have personal knowledge. You have to have been with him to know. I know for a fact, secondhand information is not good enough. And he mentioned something about it. He said, I'm about to go after this person. But I don't know if it's Omar's being serious, though. If he's being serious, he's going to have to pay a huge retainer. Like Cardi B did. Cardi B set the trend for it. She set the trend because content creators can get sued. They think they can't. They see content creators think they're not held by the same standard as regular journalism. You are. You are. So certain things you can't say, man. Like I can't get on here and say that this kid Ramir is Jay-Z's son. They had the same nose, but I can't sit up here and say that's his son. They do got the same nose though. They do. They have the same nose. The same nose. The same. But I can't say for a fact that's his son. Well, these planes is flying closer and closer to our car when they landed. It's craziness. And look, one just landed, right? And here come another plane about to land. This airport is crazy. One airplane just landed. They only got one runway to land. One airplane just landed. You heard it. And here's another one coming. It's coming right now. So that plane has to land and get off the runway ASAP because this plane is about to land. It's crazy, yo, how it is. That plane just landed, and here's the other one coming. Every minute, a plane is landing. This is crazy. I don't know how they do that. This thing flying low as a bitch. Hold on, y'all gotta see this. Hold on. Y'all gotta see this. Look how low this damn thing is flying. Hold on. You see it? The 747s, they fly lower. And it seemed like they be hovering. Like, because they're so big, right? This damn thing, this 747 was so low one day. You know the one that got 4 engines? I think it's a 747. That thing was flying so low that everybody looked like, what the fuck is this? It just cleared the lamps. I mean, it was kind of like, actually it was higher. It was high. I'm exaggerating. It was like at least 300 feet. I mean at least 400, 500 feet. But just because the plane is so big, it seemed like you could just throw a rock at it and hit it. That was crazy. But anyway, let me get up out of here because I'm about to lose. I'm about to lose. You said 3 minutes is the closest they can be. Okay. Are you counting 3 minutes right now, Chantel? Chantel, has it been 3 minutes? Watch this. Since that plane has flew over my head, has it been? Nope. Okay, watch. Here come another plane now. It's coming right. I told you it's every minute. There's one coming right now. Keep counting. I'm talking about since it flew over my head. Look, there go another one. I told you. Watch. Now that one just flew over my head. Now start counting the minutes. Start counting. All right, let me do it. So it's 2:26. It's 12:26. Let's see when the next one can fly over my head. It's 12:26. It should be every 3 minutes, Chantel, but I wasn't counting. It's 12:26 still. Yeah, it probably is every 3 minutes. It just seemed like it don't seem like it. Let's see. It's 12:26. Here come another one. Here come another one. Here come another one. It's 12:26, so it is about 3 minutes. 12:26. It's 12:27 now. You're right. It's every 3 minutes. It's every 3 minutes. Now that plane is still on the runway right now. It's about to taxi off. And here's the other one. I can see it. It's coming. Craziness how this airport is. This airport is busy as fuck. I need to just do a channel just standing out here watching the airplanes come in, yo. Cause when that 747 come, y'all be like, what the hell? All right, here's the other one. So yes, it's been 3 minutes. It's almost 3 minutes. 12:27. The last one flew over my head at 12:26. Now it's 12:28. There's the other one. That one's landing. So yeah, it's every 3 minutes. Every 3 minutes, guys, a plane is landing. But I forgot. Every minute, one is landing, one taking off. Because I can see over here the one's taking off is going this way. The other runway is right here, and the landing runway is right to the right of me. And and I can see the line where the planes are lined up right now, trying to get to the takeoff. It's crazy how this airport is busy. Is I could just start a. Here come the other plane, guys. The other plane is coming. It has not been 3 minutes. It hasn't been 3 minutes. It has not been 3 minutes, yo. The last one was 3 minutes. This one wasn't 3 minutes, and I see it. This plane flying too damn low now. Or maybe I'm tripping. Guys, I can just do, look at this. Hold on. I could just do a video just on this, yo. Just be out here all day. Look at this. There it is. It hadn't been 3 minutes. There go another one. This airport is dangerous. I hope the other one got off the runway. There's another one coming. There's another one. Another one. I can see the lights. This is dangerous. So that means that this plane is landing now, right? It has to get off the runway. It don't have no margin for error. It has to get off the. Oh, one day, right? One plane was about to land and went back in the air. That I heard that pilot was pissed because the other plane wasn't off the runway. And when he was about to land, the plane was just like kind of still taxiing. He went back up in the air. I saw it. We were all out here looking at it. It was a private jetliner too. Okay, it is 3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes. I see the plane coming now. But guys, I could just literally stand out here all day and just catch the planes. Because some people are into aviation. This is dangerous, though, to be honest with you. Yep, here's the other one. Let me show you. I am not kidding you. There it is. This airport is crazy, yo. And look, that one just landed. I see another one coming. This is insane. I see another one. But anyway, guys, I should just set up my tripod out here. I'm about to lose connection. I'm about to. I'm getting ready to, because I see the bars. Actually, I upgraded my service. Actually, now I even got a more expensive plan because I needed unlimited hotspot. I need unlimited. Before I didn't have unlimited, and I need unlimited hotspot. And it kind of strengthened my thing a little bit. Actually, I've always had 5G. Am I a proponent for 5G? The answer is no, but it's here and ain't nothing we could do about it. This about to go to this food truck. Yo, we got a food truck in the parking lot. What's messing with that? How do y'all like that? I just come over here. That thing is moving. All right, guys, I'll be back.